Ryan from blazingwanderers.com, and I am standing on a ladder and in the process of moving the satellite antenna from this spot. I'm going to be moving it forward. And you might ask, why would I do such a thing? Well, we're going to be putting on a roof rack, and I need a spot to be able to pass through the solar, but I also don't want the reception to be muted. I'm going to have a solar panel sitting on top of this spot. So I'm going to be moving the satellite antenna forward, and I'll need to duplicate this hole. If you go into the Ford BEMM manual, you can get the exact geometry for this. I think it's an 1/8 of an inch here, 1/16 of an inch on these, and that's so that this is keyed. So when it fits in here, and there's a plastic insert that goes in, this doesn't rotate around like that. So anyway, we'll be moving it forward and making room for solar on the roof. All right, so here's the view from underneath, and this is the plastic piece that keeps this from rotating. Wiring harness here has quite a bit of length, so I can go pretty much all the way forward up here to be able to locate this, and then I'll be bringing the solar down through this hole. And pretty much the trickiest part is duplicating, these dimensions. And I'll be using some drill bits and a handsaw to be able to do that. All right, so it's the next day, and last night I switched the satellite antenna shark fin from this location and moved it forward to this location. As I indicated, did that because my roof rack is going to end about here. I'm going to have a solar panel up above here. So I've used this existing hole to be able to run my solar wires. And then I cut a new hole very carefully because it's a very unique geometry for being able to do the shark fin satellite antenna. You can see a little bit of the shapes here. I decided to move it over and forward a little bit because of the slope of the roof. I used a couple different drill bits, a Dremel, and was able to get it cut out to the right shape, and then used a Dremel to make some small modifications to get the geometry just right. You can check into the Ford BEMM manual and it gives you the exact geometries, or I just traced this hole that was here and used it to make the new hole. And this is the above, so this is where the solar wires come out. I went ahead and probably didn't need to do this, but I went ahead and added additional weatherproof caulking on the outside. There is a gasket, but I just don't really want leaks. And this doesn't make it look quite as pretty, but I don't really care because it's below the roof rack, and I'm much more concerned about leaking. This is where I've relocated the shark fin.